Hey guys, I'm Janet on occasion, and today we're carrying on with our Skrag campaign. Though this isn't Skrag, this is Zog, isn't it? Zog? Old Zocky Two Socks. Anyway, we also are up against the Unicursal the Architect. Imagine having two thes in your name. That's really impressive. Really impressive indeed. Anyway, we're going to fight it, and it should be a giggle. There was, of course, the band The, which had two thes in its name, but that wasn't a person. That was a band. Yeah. You're learning. Also, you guys can Vanguard. Let's get you over there. Hooray! Oh, that's fun. We don't really need to Vanguard all that much. I do want to get up behind people, though. God, look how much better these maps are. I still can't get over it. I know I've been looking at literally every map, but, like, you got to remember that this one we can actively compare to the old, like, Empire land battle maps that were just god-awful. Like, I'm not even kidding. They were just bad. It's not that they were just, like, weren't very good. They were just bad. They were just really bad. It would be things like, how about if we have a hill? Brilliant. And the map would just start up here and go down to here. And that would be the whole map. Just at one giant slope. It was rubbish. There was no tactical variety whatsoever. And usually, no trees. Like, there were a lot of maps that were literally just an empty square. Do you remember that? The Badlands? God. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I just can't believe that was the standard that we used to have. It was so weird. So weird. Oh, I guess you could run in the middle too. Yeah, the strangest thing. Alright, you guys are gonna run. You know what? No, you're not. You just stay where you are a second. Alright, we'll get some opening volleys in with our lead belchers. Alright. Might want to be a little careful though, mate. Oh, I'm sure he'll be fine. Ow. Rude. Alright, charge in. So those blue horrors of Tzeentch got pretty quickly panned, which is nice to see. Alright, I guess you guys are going the other way. No, you can go up and around. And come on guys, I was holding Alt. So, grouped. Oh god, that's gonna sting actually. So yeah, grouped, locked groups now don't actually listen to forced melee anymore. They just don't listen. It's really quite frustrating. Alright, yeah, we're doing okay. Yeah, we got on top of them. We got the work done. Alright, you can move in a little closer. Move in over here, and I suppose I should start using some spells, huh? Let's use Brain Gobbler on that guy. I was going to use him fairly randomly, because, you know, we can. Actually, let's use Curse Banner here. Or not, because it's still got that bug too. Come on. So yeah, there are still a couple of, like, legacy bugs from Warhammer 2 that I'm a bit upset to see. There's, like, that weird bug where you... Oh, that's going to sting. There's this weird bug where if you are, like, I can't even speak today. If you're controlling a unit and you're trying to click on a targeted ability and then one of your units runs away, it drops the order. So you suddenly aren't in control of choosing where to put the ability anymore. You have to select it again, which is very strange. Very strange. Someone's run away, therefore you can't give an order to someone else. You know, it's not that the person whose ability you are using has run away, it's that someone in your army has run away. It's really, really peculiar. But, oh well. So that was a pretty lazy ending. He just sort of keeled over. Although, he's having a great time. Look at him. Yeah, we did it. my sword's gone all bitey. Good for you. Good for you, buddy. Alright, so, let's... oh, I don't know. I'll just ransom them, screw it. Even though it makes literally no sense. We'll sell their goo to alchemists. Right, we're going to come back over here because I'm a little concerned this guy is actually going to come over here. Because our garrison's not actually very good in the camp, which has me a little concerned. Probably should have thought of that sooner. I don't know, I'm so used to thinking the camp is an impregnable fortress. It certainly will be when we have 8 billion scrap launchers. Yeah. The thing is, they do actually have quite good armor, and they do have armor-piercing weapon strength, and they do spin around quite a bit. So they're actually quite good at fighting infantry. So, yeah, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna spam them. I think it'd be funny. Mostly because they take 1 turn to train, which makes them incredibly useful. Although, I was thinking maybe I could get some Saber Tusk back, so that way I can get into their back line. But I guess I can get into their back line quite easily just by throwing scrap at them from a distance. You know what? I'm gonna get a couple of Saber Tusks as well. We'll mix it up a bit. 3 is still loads, so that'll be fine. Okay, now over here, alright, Skrag was ambushing. No, actually, he's not in range of the camp. It's only 70% odds, which has me very worried that Elena's just going to spot us. Although, I can't trust the AI to do sensible things. Just genuinely, I can't necessarily trust them to be sensible. Because if I saw Skrag ambushed there, I would leave the camp well alone. Knowing that if I attacked the camp, there's no way I could outrun Skrag on the next turn. There'd be a death sentence. But I can't guarantee that Elena's not going to be an absolute lunatic. And I'm more interested in keeping the camp alive than I am killing her. So I think I actually have to fall back a bit. That'll be less of a chance. Is that in range? It seems to be in range. That's less of a chance. I think we are blocking that completely. So, much smaller odds, but it doesn't matter if she sees me and runs away. It really doesn't. I suppose she goes to Zoy's Shank, I can just attack it again. Which would be a much more fun battle with all these guys garrisoned there. So that could be fun. Right, let's have a look. Oh, I need to recruit some stuff here too, don't I? I sure do. Could get some more Ogre Bulls. I might get some Saber Tusks. Because they're always useful. That speed is really useful just in any battle. Being able to get out of one gate and around to the other is pretty huge. And that weapon strength is so heavy, such heavy weapon strength. It's really good. So, Bosenfell's camp, that I can't rename, which I should be able to rename. Absolutely should be able to rename that. Is there anything else I want to build?
Reminds me of back home.
Let's go with Camp Growth 1, even though we don't necessarily need it right now. We are getting mad growth thanks to that event we had. But no, that'll do. That'll do. Let's get some level ups. Zoc, my boy. Old Zocky 2 Socks. Let's get Beast of the Mountain, so that way our Saber Tusks are much better. And let's get Silent Hunters, so that our Saber Tusks are much better. Good. Moving on. Oh, and Thrud Bone Picker was going to do an assassination, which he failed? Oh, we don't have the money for it. Okay, never mind.
Please, great Godmouth, let me clear.
And I'm going to say you can't walk over my territory, okay? It's gonna get in there before you have your whole spiel. And they're attacking the camp. Alright, now this is even stranger. This is even stranger. Because this isn't just, they see Skrag, but they ignore Skrag and attack the camp. This is, they see Skrag in range of the camp, but they attack it anyway. Or... No, because you would have had to run through Skrag. So yes, he definitely saw us. The ambush definitely didn't succeed. Like, she definitely saw us, or else she wouldn't have been able to issue the order through Skrag like this. So that is super weird. That is so odd that she's attacked here. I guess we're going to fight it anyway, because it'd be quite an interesting battle, given the strange circumstances. Us trying to hold out while Skrag runs in. Should be a giggle. Let's do it. Hey, marvellous. Also marvellous. Look at this. So cool. So cool. I do love the giant, Carnosaur head as well. Or something. It's a Carnosaur or something. Certainly looks like a Carnosaur. But, I don't know, what would it be? What would it be out in, in the mountains of Morn? It definitely looks like a Carnosaur. Obviously far too big to be a modern-day Carnosaur, but, fantastical planet. God, so cool. Love these little standing stones as well. Terrific. Ooh, there's a little I don't know, little boyar lives up here or something? I don't know. Oh, it's a mine. They call it a mine. They do indeed. This is fun too. Oh, little fort in the middle of a lake. Like, how do you go about building something like that? I'm assuming there'd be like a little bit of land poking out and they went, ah, let's build there. But still, tough. Tough work. Easy to defend, but easy to starve out. You know? It's like, boss, they're coming. They're trying to come to shore in a dinghy. Alright, shoot the dinghy. We shot the dinghy. They've drowned. Good. Invasion over. Well, sallying out over. Anyway. Let's have a look. What are we going to do? So they are everywhere. We are going to come in from behind this lot. So I don't have to delay these guys for very long. But remember, they are all hybrid units, which is actually great at dealing with ogres. So that's a pity. Certainly a pity. Although it looks like they've got to go quite a long way. So yeah, okay, let's maybe try and build a barricade there first. And am I just going to withdraw everyone and then I can push out afterwards? I don't know. I don't know where I want to be. I just want to have everyone charge this way and fight Elena. Like, I'm not quite sure. Oh, there's a gate there. Never mind. See, I'm not quite sure what they're doing. Yeah, we do. We know exactly what they're doing. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Alright, we're going to charge out like lunatics. Sound good? Good. Glad we could agree. Glad we could agree. And yeah, they're coming in from every possible direction. That's fine. No, not that way. You silly goose. Well, I suppose you could go that way and fight some of these guys, but I don't know. Feels a little bit much. So this is an ice witch of ice. They will be trying to hit me. Some frostbite attacks and such. God, I hate how ogres get in their own way, you know? Okay, let's go attack them. So I'm gonna charge these Noblars this way, and I'll probably go charge them. Oh, so we have Gluttony now. It gives regeneration. That's really nice to see. This is gonna sting like hell. And that Frostbite is gonna be a pain. Kinda knew they'd hit us with that eventually. But that was very well placed. You know, for the AI, I mean. AI don't usually place things that well. And good, we're in. Let's go get them. Alright, everyone charge. Like, really, we're just playing the grab everyone and tell them to come attack game. There's Gruppel then. Oh, and you. You guys line up over here. And we've got our lead belchers, which are going to move over here. Okay, go keep those Kossars busy. And, oh, hello. Hello, dervishes. Alright, so you seem to be doing alright. And, wow, you guys are in already. Surprisingly quick, these boys. Surprisingly quick. Good for you. Good for you. Not quite sure what else to do now, though. Is this going to do anything? Wow, we literally just, like, plowed that unit. That was amazing. Yeah, let's just throw that down there. Excellent. And, I mean, I'd love to stamp on these guys. I really would. Need to stop them first. So how are things going over here? Oh, we killed their lord. Good. Killed the lord. I guess I will try and heal those ogre balls. Stonehorn can keep running that way. Okay, this is all going great. How are you guys doing? Are you guys doing anything? Currently, no. When do they ever do anything? Go for those armoured Kossars, I suppose. I've got plenty of resources to spend, but I don't know what gates I'm going to have control of, if any. If I line up here, do you think we'll be able to shoot at these guys? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, we're dealing with these guys slowly but surely. It certainly helped that we stopped them from shooting at the ogre balls over here. And that we gave regeneration, because they have more health than before we cast that, by the looks of it. Even though, obviously, more time has passed. That's good news. Yeah, you guys keep going. Keep stomping, boys. Keep stomping. How are you guys doing? We have a handful of kills now. Yeah, scrap flying overhead. Doing terrible things. That's what I like to see. Maybe one of you can shoot over this way now. And they went unbreakable for a bit, but they've been terrified. Interesting. So that little weird unbreakable triggering move doesn't actually... Oh, and yet they are getting shot at. They are getting shot at by the lead belchers. It's good to see. But yeah, the little Kislev unbreakable triggering thing when they take enough damage. Well, when they go wavering for the first time. This one. By our blood, that's what it's called. Kislevite warriors are inherently stronger than weak-hearted Empire men who know nothing of the hardship and strife that of lives lived on the unforgiving steppes. So, you know, it's all good. Yeah, that ability doesn't stop terror. What are you doing, mate? Scrap launchers, I feel, have some issues. Do you want to just go run them down? That'd be good, right? You'd enjoy that. And you'd probably enjoy blasting them, yeah? Yeah? You're gonna shoot the... Yeah, you are gonna shoot. Oh, good boys. Good boys. You run that way. They're almost dead already, which is awesome. Big fan. Alright, you go chase them down that way. And you guys still... You're supposed to be the... It's your camp, and you've just got so carried away chasing these enemies down. I mean, it has given us a bunch of abilities to spend, which is fun. Does anyone need healing? Like, no. Maybe those gorges. I don't think we've lost any men from this, like, company. I don't think we've lost any. Yeah, I think Skrag's army is still untouched. I think they're still untouched. Where are you going? Oh, it looks like his army loss is hitting. I mean, that guy just had his leadership plummet. Ah, now he is. Yeah, this army losses. Yeah, because that unbreakable ability is triggered on everybody. Oh my god, we haven't breathed fire on anyone. Can we do that before? Let's see if we can do it. Here we go. Let's breathe fire. Oh, god, what a scene. Go on, do it, do it, do it. Oh, look, he's chugging. And blah. How great is that? Real great is how great. I told you how great it is. Real great. And I'll throw a fireball, maybe, if you can. Nice. So that's a victory. Just a brutal victory. They really didn't stand a chance. Which is why, like, why did they attack? It's such an insane thing that they attacked in the first place. Oh, good. Oh, good. The game just crashed. The game just crashed. That's very upsetting. That's my first CTD, actually. That's the first crash to desktop I've had in this game. So, okay, I guess I'll load it back up. And I guess we'll have to auto-resolve that fight. But, I mean, we know we can win it. Now it just means that I'll have the exact same result, but with far higher casualties. And I guess I'll just have to acknowledge that. Okay. Tharad, you're not going to be able to assassinate him. I already know you don't have any money, you pauper. And Karen, we're not doing military access. And Druzhina Enclaves, Elena Zakharova. No, you can go away. And we suffered horrible casualties, even though I'm pretty sure Skrag got off completely scot-free. I don't think we lost a single ogre when we did this. When we did this battle. Not that we really did anything special. We literally just told them all to attack, and they did, and that was fine. But still, let's go with money, I guess.
Meat on 'em.
See, I am very glad that I put Skrag there, because clearly that woman had a death wish. Oh, and maybe this guy does too. Or they're going to close that. I don't know which. One or the other. Oh, another Noblar chef. Sorry, chief. I'm going to keep saying that. Noblars are stupid, but this one has shown the faintest spark of intelligence, so has been promoted above his peers. And the ambush was, of course, foiled. They saw he was right there, and they attacked anyway, because they're insane. And let's do healer, not that we really need it in most cases, but we'll pretend that we do, and go from there. Brilliant. Piercing bolts. Piercing bolts is great, I love it. I'm a big fan of piercing bolts. Though, I've not actually used Law of Fire in Warhammer 3 yet, so, you know, we'll see. Because Burning Head doesn't seem to be doing as much damage as it used to. So we'll see what else has changed.
Can't change back from dead.
Lower upkeep, sounds nice. And let's get some more troops. Let's get some ogre bulls with... I mean, dual weapons is good. Let's go dual weapons. And I'm going to get a couple of...
Make sure I don't die.
couple of them too.
Cool.
Oh, we already took bows and fells. Of course we did. So a bunch of other troops are on their way. Everyone appears to be at war with us. You know, just a little bit. So I'm going to move over here, I reckon. Actually, I wonder, can this hold off this? I mean, look, he's in camp stance. If he wasn't, he could easily reach this camp. So I think we're just camping here for a little longer then. What a pain. Alright, just stay there. You can ambush. I know it's not going to do anything, but you can't. Bows and fells might get attacked. It might get attacked. It'd be a shame if it did, but if it does, whatever. It's fine. Not that big a deal. Don't have to be precious about it. Ooh, more pottery. Mountain kilns. Kilns are large ovens, mostly used by local tribes who bring their crude merchandise to be baked prior to sale. Sure they do. So this guy's still loitering, though it looks like the camp can probably look after itself now. So let's just queue up some more... Alright, not some more. Just another lead belcher. Alright, head over to Castle Drachenfels, please, Zoc. Because I need you to clear out this Nurgle... Hang on a minute. Hang on. Oh no, I think it was the episode I lost. Never mind. I remember commenting at one point that all of the rifts were Slanesh flavoured. Like, every single one of my territory was Slanesh flavoured. But then I lost that episode. And so when the rifts came back, they weren't. So it's like, hang on, did they change? Did they change? They didn't change. No, I changed. You've changed, Janet. Alright, so you still can't assassinate anyone because I spent all your money. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, booby. It's fine. I'll do something one day. Ambuscader. This one's enemies beware. Beware, there's no telling where they might be lying in wait. Yeah, Skrag, like, everyone knows him for his subtlety. He is famed for his subtlety. But hey, extra ambush chances. Brilliant. And Constructor for Skrag as well. That's interesting. So, oh, that's probably because of bows and fells. I was going to say, that's interesting. You know, building stuff in the camp. No. No, that's irrelevant. Has nothing to do with it. Ooh, I can start getting some of the cool buildings, if only I could afford them at all, which I can't, so I won't. Iron Guts sounds good, though. I would like to get some Iron Guts. And, oh my god, I can afford that already? Jeez. Well, in population surplus terms. This extra population surplus event has helped us so much. It is genuinely, we cannot afford the money. So I'm going to attack this guy, and then I'm actually going to be quite kind, and I'm going to fight those demons, because those demons bleed money. Oh, and yes, people are still doing the realms thing, but like, who cares about that? Okay, this seems good. So we're going to close the rift. We're not traveling anywhere this time. Right, we've been to Celeste's realm. We had a bunch of food there. We're going to assume that we've eaten them out of house and home already. Okay, good. Let's, I don't know, ransom them, because you know how much sense that makes. Good, now we have another 4k. Ambush success chance has gone up by 25% because of our technology. So what would be the odds here? 75%, just in the middle of nowhere. That's real good. Real good. I'm going to fight this guy again, though, because I bet there's money in this guy's body. And if not, then meat! Hooray! I'm going to keep auto-resolving. I'm going to keep suffering more casualties than I'd like. But even then, I don't think we're going to suffer casualties enough that it'll matter. Although now I'm thinking maybe. Huh. Yeah, 2% is just not enough. Let's get a bit of extra cash. Good. Good stuff. Yeah, that replenishment rate is fantastic. We discovered an ambusher. Oh, he was trying to ambush, was he? Fair enough. Fair enough. Right, let's recruit some more units. Yeah, just so we have them. Let's go with some iron fists. And I guess I get a couple more trappers as well. A brutal business. Oh, that's technically better for units that have larger model count. So like, this is better for every other faction apart from us, honestly. But you know, that's fine. So Battle is a blood-soaked affair. Limbs severed, bones exposed, men left for dead in the gore-soaked fields amongst scores of fallen friends and enemies. Strong weapons fought with time. Sweat and expertise mark the difference between victory and defeat. A good sword cuts clean through bones, severing heads and limbs, where lesser weapons will merely maim. As instability grows across the world, so too does man's bloodlust, and its desire for war and carnage on an ever grander scale. So base, weapon damage plus 20 for all armies of all factions, faction-wide. So everyone is going to get plus 20 damage per swing. Per swing that they hit with. So of course that's going to help all of our enemies, because they're going to have like 5 guys for every one of ours, like, you know, in the front line, in that engagement. You know, ogres are big. A lot of infantry can surround them, and they will all be doing an extra 20 damage. Whereas we'll do an extra 20 damage with our swing, but who cares, you know? So we do have some spread, though. We do hit a few units with a swing, so maybe that'll help balance it out a bit, but we'll certainly be more vulnerable to damage, because, you know, the enemy will be doing plenty more damage than us. So we'll see, anyway. We'll see how it goes. Let's have a look here. Oh, what are we going to get you now? No idea. Oh, Reader of Portents for extra research rate. Is that worth doing? Should we get Lightning Strike? Should we do that? Are we going to get extra campaign movement range? Am I actually going to do the blue line of skills? I never do the blue line. But now I'm thinking we could totally do the blue line. More health seems a bit rubbish. Walking larder is a bit rubbish. Lucky Noblars, blessed by the Great Moor, like, it's all a bit boring. This you'd think would be boring, but Lightning Strike, actually getting Lightning Strike could be very funny. Because, you know, him just, like, jumping out of a cave and shouting boo. Yeah, let's go Reader of Portents, and then we'll move our way to this way, the extra 5% campaign movement range. And cheaper upkeep, and all the, you know, hero self-defense stuff. I mean, anyone who tries to assassinate Skrag, they're going to just plunge a dagger in his neck. He's barely going to notice because all his neck fat turn around and gobble him up. It's just not going to help much.
Such butchery it promises.
So let's have a look. Piercing bolt again. Brilliant. Alright. Well, you're done. You're all good. We have more money, but I'm going to save that up. Next turn, we're going to get the Ancient Tooth Circle, surrounded by a stone circle of upright giant's teeth. These camps are sacred sites dotted across the mountains of Morn. How big are giants' teeth, I wonder? You know, are they big? I'm gonna assault their units. Is that something I want to do? There are some agents running around. Let's try and assassinate that guy. And Zoc, you can start heading over there. There's definitely going to be some armies that pop up before we're done. I do actually need to get more defenses on Middenheim, I think. Yeah, we'll be alright. We'll be alright. Let's skip it. I want that camp upgraded, because that camp can actually increase our income way more than anything else can.
What is your purpose here? Talking meat?
Hey, Corson. No one's allowed on my territory, okay? These Umis are mine. Demons tend to come in and kill all my livestock. It's not okay. And by livestock, I do mean the people. So Land of the Plague Lord has been entered, but why should we care? Why should we care? Whoops. Oh wow, we actually got a settlement building to level 5. I just managed that, so I got some new toys. So, ogres don't believe in declaring their leadership qualities via trinkets. That doesn't mean they're above robbing the dead. If it inspires the forces to push even harder. We've got a Fistful of Laurels, which gives plus 40 melee attack and 16 leadership for 50 seconds. Yeah, that's real impressive. And we've got a Great Skull. This ancient tattooed cave beast skull, worn as a gut plate, bleeds hostility and confusion into the minds of any who would do its bearer magical harm. Extra armor and spell resistance. Sword of Strife, well, it's just boring. Just a Sword of Strife. It's just a sword, isn't it? Just a sword.
Can't elude me.
Okay. So we have actually plenty of money, thanks to doing a quest, so now we can easily upgrade a bunch. So, do we need to upgrade any of this stuff? Oh, maybe for Gorges and a Hunter. Maybe, because another Hunter up there might be quite nice to have, so we can get some other assassinations going. Camp growth. Do I need camp growth? Like, seriously? I mean, maybe, actually. I think that has slowed down a huge amount now. Yeah, let's get more camp growth. And more meat generated. Maybe. Oh, we'll chill. We'll chill with that. Let's get Middenheim a bigger garrison. And looks like you get to fight 2 battles. You get to fight Kurdlight the Mephitic. Hello, Kurdlight. Or Kurdlite. You could be Greek. So, Kurdlite the Mephitic. Let's, I mean, high casualties. Look at that. Absolutely absurd. So we're obviously going to have to fight it. Okay, and here we are. And I see you've already tried to deploy my army, as I had them before, but you have failed miserably to do that. It's very strange.
The ultimate hunter.
It's... Why are you way back here? I guess because our vanguarded unit is deployed back. Has deployed a whole army back. So the game does recognize and remember your formations now, by the way. But it can get very confused if the map doesn't seem to allow for the same formation. It tends to like squeeze them in where it can, and that can lead to some weird things going on. But anyway, yes, you lot should be up here. Oh right, this is our deployment zone. Jesus, it's so broken. I don't even know where we are anymore.
I feel that.
Alright, you can hang out here, I guess. You guys can be here. So that way, if anything charges you, we got the traps. And a hunter can stand to one side and throw his javelins at anything that gets near. And then we got these guys, who are going to be chilling in the back. Hey, can you hide? No, you can't. I didn't think you'd be able to. So I guess we'll just shove you on the side. Alright, do I need to hide? Probably not. But I do want those hidden. Although they can stalk now, so they can hide anywhere. Which is pretty great. Now, I don't like that the rot flies, it keeps using them as flanking forces. That does make them quite scary. Alright, you might as well get stuck in. Okay, try not to get spotted, please. Looks like we've managed not to. Alright, these guys are confused. Did they spot me? No. Huh.
My next trophy.
Alright, moving up. Yeah, some good damage into these boys. So rotflies do have armor piercing, which is interesting. But I'm gonna get stuck in. No, I guess I won't get stuck in just yet. So this is going well. These guys are having a bad day. Yeah, go kill those nurglings. You guys jump into the back of them.
Take it all! Guns out, boy!
And you lot start shooting those rot flies. Yeah, you go for those plague bearers. They're a pretty good charge, I'd say. Pretty good charge. Trampling down that guy. Plenty going on over here.
Take it all.
But yeah, it does seem like we've got these guys quite well locked down. Alright, let's lower their leadership, see if we can't get them to crumble a little bit sooner. Just whittle them down a bit. This is still absolute mess, of course. Alright, you stay in that combat, please. Okay, let's pull you back as well. And you lot can move up and around. And yep, that did work. Brilliant. And still a lot of rot flies being a pain over here. So let's get on top of them. Good.
Feed the more.
And let's, ooh, I don't know. Looks like all this has been dealt with, so I guess we're done. Let's just throw a Flock of Doom on this guy. It's not what Flock of Doom is for, I just want to see this guy getting attacked by birds. Go, birds, go, get him. Yeah, he'll be dead in a second. Oh, no, you, come on. There we go. Alright, Brain Gobbler. Let's gobble his brain before he leaves. Nom 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 nom. Ooh. Not sure I want to eat his brain. Probably gone off. I don't think the ogres mind, though. Honestly. I don't think they really mind. I don't think they mind eating a sullen mind. Job's good. Got a wand of jet. Lovely. Let's ransom the captives. So, one thing that's interesting is, a while ago, they were talking about how auto-resolve, they have like some sort of algorithmic process for determining auto-resolve now. Clearly it doesn't seem to be working for the ogres. Clearly not. But, obviously with that sort of, you know, any sort of algorithmic thing, the more information it has, the better. So it could just be that there just wasn't much information on the performance of ogres outside of, like, Cathay caravans, like over and over again. So just these small ogre armies just getting completely wiped out, having accomplished literally nothing. So it might just be giving them like no credit whatsoever because those situations might have skewed the results. I'm completely guessing, of course, but it does seem there's something wonky about that. I feel like their data set might have some variable in there that's thrown off the curve for ogres, because they definitely seem to be just the worst in auto-resolve. It's really quite bizarre. But anyway. Ogre beer is a foul, vicious concoction. Sorry, viscous. Also quite vicious. Made with equal quantities of honeycomb and hornet, and intoxicating enough to hospitalise a dwarf. Brilliant. And we got a wonder jet. The bearer of this black wand, flecked in glowing jade, can increase the winds and more quickly power his spells. And also very crunchy. Also very crunchy. So we do another fight. Because we actually need to close this rift as well. Again, high casualties, so I guess we're fighting basically the same army again. Basically the same one. And this is even worse than last time. What are you guys doing? You silly. Silly billies. Alright, let's just put all these guys in a clump. Screw it. You can all hang out together. They'll be fine. And you lot can line up. Then we got our trappers that are going to slow the enemy down. And you lot can go in front to slow the enemy down more.
My cleaver is sharp.
And yeah, that'll do it. I think that's everybody. Looking great, looking great. Ancient spooky tower. Hey, let's do it.
Lead belchers.
Yep. Belching lead, all right. Rawr.
I feel the hunger.
Oh, I'm sure you do. Okay, it does look like the rock flies are heading this way again. Never mind. Or do I want to get spotted? Great, let's get spotted. They can attack us. I'll dive in. We'll have a grand old time. Okay, come on, lads. Get belching. Oh. Oh, I see. They took the bait. They took the bait. Sort of. I mean, this is a problem, obviously. We do need to win this fight quite quickly. The thing with flying units, they kind of deny you the charge bonus quite often. Yeah, it does look like we're going to dispatch them quite quickly. And almost wiped out that unit of Plague Bearers. Oh my word, are you guys really not going to win that fight? Okay, they're about to go. Yeah, we may get caught up here. That's a problem. That's a problem. Alright, well... Oh, hello. Hi. Hi there, I guess. You guys can move in. Ooh, that Spirit Leech might tip us over the edge there. That Spirit Leech may rampage us. To get that direct damage on is pretty useful. Alright, well, we're good.
mister. They die.
Okay, now let's get our lead belchers
Belches.
to reposition over here.
Follow the blood.
Yeah, we're doing fine. Alright, you guys move back. Stonehorn's having a whale of a time. Not that many kills, though. Not that many kills. God, look at the Tyrant bounding in. Absolutely insane. Love it. Okay, so what are you guys going to shoot at? You're all blasting spurt mildew. Ugh. They're all so disgusting.
Help the tribe.
Yeah, you guys shoot him.
Good plan.
I don't think we all need to shoot him, although he's staying standing a surprising amount of time.
Ogre Slaughter.
So that's quite impressive, honestly.
Lead belcher.
Ah, you two.
The tribe.
Let's shoot down there now.
needs it. In my gun.
Okay, you've done some good damage to their lord. Very nice. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Let's slow them down some more. Let's put their speed down to 11. Oh my god, he's barely moving. Barely even moving. Now he's moving. Yeah, now he's moving. Incredible. It's just relentless. I love it. I mean, it's cannon fire, but like no other faction has this many cannons. They just don't. It's hilarious. Lead belchers are very funny. Oh, you're lucky you're hiding behind a tree. And you're lucky trees are incredibly resilient. Decisive victory. That's a lot of belching. A lot of belching, guys. I'm proud of you. Very proud of you. Alright, that's a good job. Let's ransom them, even though that makes no sense. And let's start heading towards the next one, I suppose. Good. Who killed Spurt Mildew? Now, Zoc. What are we going to get you, Zoc? What are we going to get you? Scrappy fighters? I might keep the Noblars, you know. I may keep the Noblars. As a man-eaters would be quite good. At some point, maybe. This will help out the lead belchers, but I'm not sure they really need any more help, do they? Though I still kind of want to. Yeah, screw it. We're going to max that out.
This will assist my recipe.
And let's get... do transformation of Kadon again. There's just so much stuff that I'm just not using. Just Lore of Beast just isn't that exciting, you know? Cleanse Corruption. I don't know. That's a little bit boring too. Let's do Winds of Magic power change, even though it's like whatever. We haven't really used any spells on this guy. We should get Bone Crusher on him so we can start using that. That's what we should do next. Because I think Lore of Greatmoor is fantastic. I really enjoy it. It's a really good one, especially against the AI that just don't really have any... They don't really have the wherewithal to get out of the way most of the time, which is nice. Although, I have noticed movement isn't as responsive in this game as it was in Warhammer 2. There is a bit of a delay before people move, so often if you see a spell about to kick off, you just have to let it hit you, because there's no way you're going to get out of the way in time, because everyone just sort of pauses and go, oh, wait, we got an order. Okay, let's move. And by then they've been stamped into the ground, so, you know, they're not as responsive. I hope it does get tightened up a bit. Let's have a look. Let's get, I don't know, more missile strength, I suppose. Let's do that. Is like their master's voice, I'm not that fussed about it. Because I feel like if they get terrified, they're already quite beaten up, so that's just a way for them to run away. I'm fine with that, honestly. It's a way for them to get out of combat when things are going poorly. I'm completely content with them doing that. So, let's do a little upgrade to our bounty shack. Brilliant. Yeah, that'll give us an extra 220, which I love. So, bounty shack. This is where the tyrant himself declares his most valuable bounties upon both enemies and those who are simply in the way of a good stash. Good stuff. Right, and then over here, that camp is still getting upgraded. I suppose I can just sort of ignore that at this point, can't I? I think we're getting everything we need from it, so I'm going to hang on to the money for now. Going to hang on to the money. Right, let's get you Flame Incarnate. I love this. Just that melee damage reduction. reflection, rather. So any time he gets hit, the thing that hit him will take 14 damage. So against huge groups of infantry, it's just... it's going to do horrible things. So I'm looking forward to seeing that in action. So we do have Skrag do some things. It does look like there's been a confederation, which somehow I didn't notice, but the Trujina Enclave is no longer an enclave. So it means we're no longer at war with Eringrad, which is interesting. So I guess we're going to head back over this way, and we'll move back into the Empire and carry on our mission to seek the Halflings. I kept thinking hobbits. We'll go seek the hobbits, okay? Presumably they're in Isengard. I've heard great things. But anyway, guys, we're going to end the episode. So, I've got to say, weird to have a CTD. That's literally been my first one in God, like 250 hours playtime. So pretty impressive, though I have heard a lot of people have been having some problems at launch with various crashes and performance issues. So, you know, my heart goes out to you. But do some Googling. There has been a lot of stuff addressed, you know, little ways to circumvent it. So I do recommend seeking out those articles. There have been some pretty useful things. I've seen people have managed to deal with most of the problems they've had. So yeah, be sure to go have a look rather than getting upset, because I don't want anyone to be upset, because that would be very sad, because it's a fun game, and I hope everyone can play it. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.